students have been engaged doing vocabulary slides. They were, at the beginning it was very scripted. Now they are able to insert their own pictures. They add animation to them. They're able to present to each other. So they're reviewing as they're doing it, and then once they're done, they get to present it to the entire class. I choose one of them and they present it. Their pictures are getting very they're creative. Like, a lot of their pictures, they have animated pictures in them, and their pictures relate to the words that they're using, so it helps them understand the meaning of the vocabulary word.
So my class has been working on figurative language, and they drew pictures for a sentence. They came up with similes, and then they created it on an iPad, and then we compiled them together to make a book, and then the kids went through and actually read their page. So when you see the end result, they have their picture with a sentence on one side, and then you can see them actually reading it like a video on the other side.
That I noticed right away with the student engagement with technology is their ability to be creative, especially when I gave them an assignment with Google Slides and I had them present slides of each of their vocabulary words. They really flourished with being able to be creative about what they were showing. Not necessarily they were always correct in their thing, but it was a great learning process for them to learn how to better show or present the type of vocabulary word that we were working on.
Having those Chrome carts is great because the students have access at any time of the day, before school, during school, recess time, after school. So anytime they need to finish up a project, that's been a big plus with having our own Chrome carts.
I would give advice to teachers wanting to start off with technology is set small goals and let the kids kind of explore so they can have somewhat of not being afraid to go in there, but making sure to set boundaries with the kids so the kids kind of have a place to start and begin. I think that's really helpful with students who are beginning as well as teachers.
And I would add, don't be afraid to try new things with technology. Just don't expect it to go perfect the first time. There's a lot of a learning curve for teachers and kids, but once you get comfortable with it, and your students do, it really enhances a classroom.
When we first got the Chrome carts and thinking about getting the Chrome carts, I was a little intimidated because I thought to myself, what am I going to do with a class set of Chrome carts? How am I going to use it? But once having them, getting the training, I found that I could use it for a lot of things in the classrooms, and the kids are really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's surprising. It's surprising how often we use it, more than we even realize. Like for math, we use them, and in social studies even.
Using technology with kindergarten, we use it in a variety of ways. We have a class set of iPads, so every student every day is using an iPad. We have folders for TK and kindergarten where students are able to access the apps on their own in a way that's educational to them. They have access to this at home, but here at school we want to make sure that they're using it in a way that's purposeful for them and meaningful for them. Our kindergarten team uses technology by using a site called ESGI, which is a way to assess students digitally and not have the paper pencil all the time, and so they're able to record students' answers and print out the assessments and able to send those home to parents as well, which makes it very easy for them to understand what their students are learning at school.
Modeling is important. From the beginning of the year, we've used computers to publish stories. At first, I was the only one that was typing, and now they do it themselves. Struggling students are motivated to create stories. Everyone is motivated to write longer, more creative ones. They want to publish, and they're excited about it. Focusing on one program at a time has been a big help. Using technology with first graders can be overwhelming. As a first grade team, we chose to focus on one program, specifically Ticket to Read. We let the students become familiar with that, and once they were, then we moved on to other programs.
We are working with a group of students who are digitally savvy. Allowing them to work with digital devices gives them ownership along with providing them a mode of sharing their learning, therefore keeping them engaged.